We're here talking about the fact that Bitcoin has a major marketing problem, right? Where over 90% of people heard about Bitcoin. Awareness is very high, yet adoption is still under 15% in the US. And for any technology, especially a technology as transformative as Bitcoin, like that adoption rate is extremely low.
Yeah, I know for myself, like when I first got into Bitcoin and it kind of clicked, I thought, it was a matter of years probably before this thing was just ubiquitous and just the new money, right? I think a lot of people feel the same way. And then there's this frustration as a Bitcoiner because you're standing by and like watching time pass and the rate at which people come aboard and start to really understand it, it's painfully slow.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
and
yeah.
because people aren't understanding it, right?
Right.
It's, and that's a marketing problem. Like when there's a knowledge gap, when there's a lack of understanding and education, like that is a marketing problem.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I think people are particularly surprised this day and age because, this last year we've seen a crazy run in gold prices, silver prices, presumably due to a loss of faith in the US empire, the US treasuries. And it really feels like this could have been Bitcoin's moment, right? Like if enough people really understood what it was, it feels like
Y-
the environment is perfectly suited for it to
Right.
just
Yeah.
fly.
So why isn't it Bitcoin's moment? It fully should be. So let's look at that through a marketing lens. Any effective marketing essentially communicates the solution to a problem, right? And when you've got a technology, especially like an emerging or an innovative technology, the product that comes out often reframes someone's expectations where it offers a solution to a problem that someone might not have even known that they had, right?
Mm,
So the internet, the benefit that the internet brought people was instant communication. The problem that it solved was, slow and costly communication, which before the internet, people didn't know that that was a problem. With
mm,
the iPhone, right? When that came out, the iPhone was all of a sudden it was like multiple devices in your pocket at once, right? And but before that, it was like that was not a requirement.
mm.
So it reframed expectations. AI right now, right? Like the benefit that AI for most people does is it removes the fact that you have to think for yourself.
Like personal
Thinking like,
assistant.
yeah. And just like, 3 years ago, I never would have thought, oh, all this thinking that I have to do at work or, planning a vacation or, writing a poem for my wife, like you don't think for a second that, oh yes, that this is a problem that I shouldn't have to deal with. But today, AI has reframed our expectations around that. And that's why
Mm,
adoption for AI is it's over 60% in less than 3 years, right? And you compare that to Bitcoin, which has been around for 17 years now, and we're less than 15% adoption. And I think today, yeah, there's definitely, lower faith in fiat currencies in the US dollar, and we see currencies defaulting.
hmm
It's all stuff that, it's problems that Bitcoiners have been aware about for a long time. The rest of the world is starting to, look over and say, like, oh yeah, maybe something's going on here. Um, but they're turning to gold, right? So, you know, I think this is where Bitcoin needs a big push now into better communications that drive understanding and education. And that's where marketing comes in, right? So if we really want to effectively market Bitcoin and its benefits, we just need to recognize that there is a communications challenge here, right? And the key to overcoming that is to just rely on basic marketing fundamentals, which are one, understanding your audience, two, knowing the problems that will resonate with them, and then three, designing the right messaging framework and the right journey that, sparks their curiosity, is relevant, and really pulls them along. I think if we can do that, we're going to get a lot more people into Bitcoin.